I love everything healthy and everything natural. But I was totally stuck with my weight, and I met Jared, and it has been transformational to say the least. So I have learned so much. So thank you so much, Jared, for all your wisdom.
Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm excited to have you share a little bit about some of those things you've kind of learned and the transformation. So tell us kind of as we get started, just before joining the program, before we kind of met, where were you at before starting? What was kind of the situation you were in?
Well, I was just stuck in my weight, and I knew all the things that I should be doing were not getting me the results. So I could lose, 5 or 10 pounds, but I would just quickly gain it back. And there was just a frustration there that I could not get to my goal weight. So I started your program, and of course, I was skeptical. I even called one of your references just because I thought, what does he really know that I have never been taught? And so let me just tell you, I have learned, and I'm still learning so much from you every single call that we get on. So
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. So you were kind of stuck there. What things had you done before, like with weight, or how long was it an issue? What things did you try?
I have probably tried more supplements than anybody out there. Just any little thing I would try, but I was not able to sustain anything and keep going with anything. So I'm not a keto person. I can't do diets. And so this program has really proved to me that it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. And, you've taught me things that will help my family for generations to come, because now I'm able to empower my family and feed my boys better. And so it's been a transformational journey so far. So
Yeah. Wow. Very cool. That's exciting. That's the beauty is we get healthy and our kids get healthy and it just perpetuates the cycle, right? Which is awesome in a good way. So very cool. So, all right. Now, as you were kind of jumping into the process, what were you at? Where were you at like mentally? What was your space when you're like, all right, I'm going to do it? Like, what was the jump for you?
the jump was I was just going to end 2020 way better than I started, and I was just going to get off the crazy train of not being able to lose the weight. So I was just really at a place where I felt like, I help other people lose weight, but I was stuck. So I thought, how can I help somebody else if I'm stuck? So I knew I had to take drastic measures to learn more, to invest in myself, and to see what it really took to really lose weight and really keep it off and do something that was sustainable.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Well, tell us as you've gone through the process, gone through the program. We've been working together now for what, 8 or 10 weeks or something like that. Tell me what's been different for you, or what things, maybe not every little thing, if there's a lot, but a few things that you've kind of learned, or what's been different about your experience going through the last 10 weeks, and versus like before.
Well, that you've been able to educate me, like truly educate me, now I know like how the body truly works and how nutrition really works and how weight loss really happens. So we can be told a lot of things from the internet and all that. And we can even be taught in school, like nurse practitioner school, like how to educate a patient, how to educate a diabetic patient. And you know what? Sometimes they're just wrong, is all I can say. So I have really just had my eyes open to, what's correct. How do our bodies really work? How do we really need to be treating them, not just for a diet, but something that's sustainable for a lifetime?
Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Anything specific that was like aha moment for you, or things that you learned along the way so far?
Yes, I learned more about, specific nutritional needs. I had to get my mind right, and I think that's one of the great things that you bring to the table is mindset, because every single call that we talk, you're always talking about mindset. And if our minds aren't right, then we're not going to succeed, right? So you do such a good job preparing your clients to have a good mindset that you can do this and you can succeed and you can change. So that's been probably the thing that I've surprised myself with the most, with the program. So just learning that, you can burn fat and do it safely, and it doesn't require you to kill yourself in the gym like we're taught. So those are just some key things. Like, I didn't kill myself in the gym. I never went to the gym while I was 25 pounds in 8 weeks, and I have sustained it. And this weekend I had some food freedom, and I did not gain one single pound over the weekend because of what you've taught me.
Yeah, cool. And I know you guys like to camp and you've traveled and stuff like that. So tell us a little bit about that kind of experience and your journey. I mean, it's been 8 weeks when we kind of hit the 25 pounds or right around there. Now we're kind of maintaining it, but with traveling and all that, like, tell us a little bit about that experience and the mindset and how that all comes into play.
Yeah, you've really coached me really well. Like, even through our travel, we camped for about 2 weeks. And then in this process, I was renovating an Airbnb property. I ate out a lot, and with the tools you gave me, I was able to eat almost any fast food that you would name, but stay within the program guidelines, and I lost weight. So the recipes are wonderful. My family loves them, and I've been able to break the habit of diet sodas. So that was a hold that I couldn't break, but I have since meeting you.
Yeah, awesome. That's exciting. Okay, so tell us a little bit more, like, of what you've experienced. You've broken through the diet soda, which is really exciting. That's really cool. Congrats on that. What other things like weight loss experiences, health benefits, like what have you seen as you've gone through the last 8 or 10 weeks?
I've seen just an abundance of energy. You lose 25 pounds, and I'm almost to like the weight I was when I got married. So, of course, it feels great that all your clothes are big and baggy now, right? And just the confidence, like, I know that I've lost this weight, but because of what you've taught me, I'm not going to gain it back. Like, I have full confidence that I'm never going to gain that 25 pounds back. So, I mean, what a relief that is, that I know in my mind that I'm not going to be battling this problem in 10 years because of what you've taught me.
Yeah, cool. I love that. I always call it freedom, right? Complete freedom, where I don't have to worry about it anymore, which is really cool. So
Yep.
awesome. So energy, weight loss, freedom, like the mind, like the mental freedom of that, I feel like is huge. Emotionally, it's like a weight lifted off of us, which is cool.
Right.
And a physical weight. We just dropped a 25-pound backpack, right? Which is always fun.
Like, my BMI was actually normal. I was on the high side of normal, so it wasn't like I had 100 pounds to lose. So to me, losing 25 pounds in your program, that was huge, because I had never been able to lose 25 pounds in years.
Yeah.
So
Cool. Well, that's exciting. And we did it in about 8 weeks, which is really cool. So very cool. Those are, huge benefits, huge congrats to you on obviously those changes, those benefits, the things you've experienced, the knowledge you've gained, and the fact that you're implementing it for your family, that you're still traveling, you're still going out to eat and doing all of those things, which is really cool. So congrats on all of that. I would like to ask if someone were watching this and they're kind of sitting on the fence, like, I don't know, like everyone always says, I was skeptical. Is it really possible to lose 25 pounds or however much it is in 6 or 8 weeks? What would you say to that person who's kind of sitting on the fence thinking, should I do the Metabolic Reboot program?
I would tell them to, yes, do not hesitate to do it, because you're going to change your health. You're going to change your children's health or your grandchildren's health. You're going to learn more about nutrition and food than you've ever learned before, and it's going to be accurate. So I can say that as a medical professional who thought I had the correct information because it worked. So I saw people that had the results, and it can be done. You have to get your mind right. But of course, the program is doable. It's very doable. I don't know if there was ever a day I was hungry. Like I didn't starve myself. I ate so good and I lost weight. So, yes, invest in yourself, because if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. You don't have your family, you don't have your church, your job. Like, if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. So, like, what is this investment compared to a life of being healthy and, maintaining a good weight and being confident about it and not having to worry about gaining it back? So, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, cool. Well, I love that. That's awesome, Brooke. You said it perfect with without our health, we don't have anything, right? Like there's nothing for us down the road except for poor health and disability and disease. And that's not a fun road. So cool. Well, I'm excited for you, Brooke. And I know obviously our journey I always say this is a platform, right, for the rest of our lives. And I'm excited for you for the knowledge, the experiences you've had, and that you'll continue to have, the benefits and the processes you'll keep going through to keep improving your health. So congrats to you on all of the progress so far.
To tell you, one of the things that you implement in your program, I've been able to go and share with the family physician that I work with. And now she's seeing things more clearly, like, oh, this is how we should educate our diabetic patients, right? So, it's so transformational whenever the light comes on and you really know how to be healthy and really how to lose weight and maintain your weight.
Yeah, cool. Well, I'm excited. That's awesome to hear. That obviously it is. When it clicks and we understand the right kind of boundaries or the rules, the things that our body does and how it works, it makes sense. And you go, oh, okay, well, I can do this at Christmas. I can do this on a trip camping for several weeks. I can, whatever it is. So that's exciting. So congrats to you, Brooke. Really excited for you.
Thank you, Jared. I really appreciate you. You've been so inspirational.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. So, and thank you for sharing your story with us. Thank you for being willing to share and, inspire others with your progress. I'm sure everybody watches this goes, oh gosh, I want that. Brooke can do it. And it's always exciting to hear the things that you've experienced. So congrats.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks for joining us, Brooke. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Have a good day.
Okay.